What is mercantilism? Mercantilism was the dominating macroeconomic perspective from the late Middle Ages into the early modern age, extending at least through the end of the 18th century. Mercantilists held that there is a fixed amount of wealth and production in the world, so the goal of each government should be to work to gain as much control of it as possible. For mercantilists, labor was a key input for wealth, so it sought to encourage immigration, especially of skilled laborers, and they placed restrictions on the emigration, skilled laborers trying to leave the country for somewhere else. While there was a wide variety of levels of government intervention that various mercantilists proposed, a defining feature of their thought was their focus on international trade as a key macroeconomic variable. Thomas Munn in 1664 wrote that the focus of international commerce was on bringing treasure into the kingdom, treasure being gold, silver, and other precious metals. So the goal, he wrote, is that trade should increase the exportation of our commodities and to decrease our consumption of foreign wares. He adds, what greater glory and advantage can any powerful nation have than to be thus richly and naturally possessed of all things needful for food, raiment, war, and peace, not only for its own plentiful use, but also to supply the wants of other nations in such measure, and that much money can thereby be gotten would make the happiness complete. Remember the definition of output, y equals c plus I plus g plus nx. One suggests that the focus of government policy should be on the increase of nx. Now exports, when we are selling goods abroad, must be paid for in one of two ways, either with other goods from abroad, imports, or with money, which in those days was often gold. So what happens when net exports increase? Well, those exports are paid for with gold, and there is gold accumulated domestically. And that's the key motivation of this mercantilist policy.